Year 2, it's Miss Bates here, ready to talk you through your Week 3 home learning. Before I do that, I want to say a really big well done to Marley, Greta, Tiana and Hal, because you have all sent us some of your learning that you've been doing at home already over email. It's so good for us to see what you've been doing at home, and I'm sure you're not the only ones who are producing lots of fantastic work at home. It's really lovely for us to keep in touch with you and to see what you're doing. So everybody else, if you've done something, get somebody at home to send it in to us, please, so that we can see what you've been doing. Now, I know that this is week 1 of the Easter holidays, but we've got a few activities ready for you for this week, just in case you've got a little bit of spare time that you want to fill. So, first of all, your maths is going to be exactly the same as it has been for the last 2 weeks. There will be 5 new lessons posted. Don't forget to go to the videos, which will help you through and help you with what you're learning in your maths this week. A lot of our learning this week is going to revolve around our new science topic, which is food chains. Remember, each week you will have the instruction sheet, which will help you with all of your learning that you're doing. So if you go onto the instruction sheet and find the science section, in there is a link to lots of videos and facts on the BBC websites. That'll tell you all about food chains this week. If you go into the science folder, there is an activity for you to complete based around food chains. There's a little bit more information about that on the instruction sheet. And if you want an extra challenge, you might like to create a poster to teach somebody else about everything that you've learnt so far in your food chain learning. In English, we're also going to link this in. There are some examples of food chains that you will see next to your instruction sheet. And we would like you to have a go at writing a story which includes some of the characters from one of the food chains that you've learned about. Now, Miss Crick's been having a little try at this, so I'm going to see if she might like to share what she's written so far with us.
Hi, Year 2. Now, I've only just started this. I haven't had time to finish my story completely, so I'll only read the first bit to you if that's okay. So, I've practiced my kinetic letters, I thought about my sentence starters, and I really checked over my spellings, thinking of my phonics as I did this. Late in the evening, a hungry, frustrated rat scuttled through the empty cornfields. Usually, there would be plenty of food for him to eat. However, it was nearly December, and the harvest season was over. There was nothing left to eat. His stomach rumbled. Just then, the distant shriek of a barn owl cut through the silence. The terrified rat knew he must hide from his predator before it was too late. That's all I've got so far, but I chose the first, if you look up here, I chose the very first food chain that had corn, a rat, and an owl. So I've not finished my story yet. That's just my starting point.
Oh, it's a fantastic start, Miss Crick.
Oh, thank you, Miss Bates.
Look forward to hearing some of the ones that the children are going to write for us. Okay, in our reading folder, you will find again 2 reading comprehensions, same as you've done in previous 2 weeks, 1 fiction and 1 non-fiction. If you go back to week 3, in the spelling folder, again, you have got your high frequency spellings, so you need to pick the next 10 that you want to be working on this week. Our phonics learning this week, we would like you to have a go at creating a homophone dictionary. Here's one that I've started. Now remember, homophones are words that sound the same as each other, but have different meanings. So we've got C and C. I've drawn an I that I can see with, and then I've drawn the waves of the sea there. And we've got 2 words here, through and through. I could walk through the door, or I threw the ball. Okay? Now, your challenge is to see how many different words you can come up with, different homophones. Can you create a picture dictionary? You might want to challenge yourself even further, and underneath you could write a sentence for each of those homophones to make sure that you're getting them in the correct place. Finally, our final challenge that we've got for you is an Easter recipe. So there is a file on here with a recipe for chocolate nests. I'm sure you'll be having lots of time to be able to do a little bit of cooking at home, which is a lovely thing that you can do with your family. It just leaves me to say now, we hope you have a wonderful time over the Easter holidays with your family. Enjoy, we miss you lots, and we can't wait to see all of your learning that you've been doing at home. Bye bye.